Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the second round semifinals of playoffs today. My normal co-commentator here, I have here with Violet.
Hi. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
it's been a little bit of a week.
It's been a week.
So today we are playing Tarleton in the semifinals, who was the number 1 seed. If you watched the K-State match, this is probably about the same difficulty as that. That was one of the matches we lost with our starters. But it was close overall. So expect a very close match.
Fingers are crossed for a win today because that would be epic.
Yes, a very close win is what we hope. And most likely we'll get, right?
Yeah.
So, but just to go over the playoffs currently, we'll look at the brackets really quick. So this is the Overwatch bracket. So no matter what, we are guaranteed to at least play in a third place match for third place. And best case scenario, we will play in finals against either K-State or Concordia.
Woo!
Which are both K-State we played and lost to. Concordia we didn't play. And Tarleton was like basically they only lost to the River Falls team. Or they only lost maps to the River Falls team overall. So I think they went 3-2 to River Falls in their regular season, and K-State beat them. So overall, really close match today. We can also look at, as a preview for tomorrow's match, we can look at the Rocket League, which is super fun.
Yeah.
So we have a upset with Hastings beating the number 1 seed and Green Bay beating Missouri Club, which we did play the Green Bay team. They had their very one strong player who was grand champ and kind of destroyed us in that way. But then, and now they're playing Hastings, who Black played actually in person. They went to Hastings to play them. So next week we'll actually see a Hastings will come here to Doan to play, no matter what.
Exciting.
So I will be interviewing a Hastings player.
Which will be exciting.
That'll be really
boss
fun.
Man.
And then, so yeah, I'll be interviewing a Hastings player and a Doan player next, either finals or third place. And then, no matter what, we have a Doan team in the finals because we have a Doan versus Doan.
Doan v. Doan tomorrow,
which is going to be a lot of fun. Worst case scenario, we have second and fourth place.
Yes.
Which is still really good. Best case scenario, we have first and third. So I'm fine with either at this point. But it'll be a lot of fun to see those Rocket League guys. They're always fun to watch anyways.
They're always fun to watch, always fun to commentate on.
Hopefully, and probably not as stressful of a match as last time with Rocket League Orange. Ugh. But yeah, that's all for the recap and preview of upcoming weeks. So we have a few people who are a little bit late due to choir stuff. Zeke will be here shortly. Sorry to name drop Zeke, but you're holding up the whole thing, Zeke. I'm just
You're the one who's not here.
My mom is here. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mama.
Gotta say hi to the parents.
Of course we do. My parents also might be in chat soon.
Good. Yeah.
Terrifying. You missaid terrifying.
Some events that are actually happening this week at Doan is Relay for Life.
Yes, Relay for Life. It is an annual event that Doan does for cancer awareness.
Yeah, but it'll be a lot of fun. I'll be walking a lot in that.
I will be painting people's faces.
I tried to get Aaron to start a team. I don't think he got to it, though.
I don't think so.
Because my plan for an esports themed for Relay for Life was like a Smash Bros tournament where they're walking while playing, which would be super fun.
That sounds very silly goofy.
It's not silly goofy at all, actually. It's just a lot of fun.
It's very silly goofy.
No, it's not. But yeah, Relay for Life will be fun. We do have we do have a second commentator that will pop in at some point today. We have Ryan, who will pop in at some point, and we'll see when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Zeke has now joined the game, so we should be starting
So we will be
shortly.
starting up here pretty quickly with map 1. I think we're going to be playing one of them. I don't know. Probably. One map on the normal game mode.
Escort?
Yeah, it'll be escort on... No, it's not. Is it? It's not escort first.
Is it?
It's not escort first. It's control point first.
It is control point first. You're right.
Yeah, so it looks like they're starting off with their bands now. So it'll probably be about 2 more minutes left before the start, and then we'll get to see a really good match.
Yeah. I'm excited. This will be a fun night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. From what I've heard from out there, at least, I think the nerves are high a little bit for our team. I think the nerves are high. Everyone's a little freaked out that they're playing a really good team out there. But it'll be super interesting. Yeah. So it'll be super interesting when we see this play out. See how those nerves come into a factor with both teams, honestly. It's playoffs. It could be the last match for either one.
Hopefully not. We hope that we get to move forward, but worst case scenario, we don't, and we just have a fun time.
Yeah. So hopefully we're going to see a pretty good match, I think. Starting it with control here, we will be starting up here pretty soon as they've picked a map now.
They've picked Nepal.
Yes.
It's a fun map.
So we're going to be seeing this map start up here pretty soon.
Yes.
What did my mom say?
Your mom
you have to read the chat. You're in the spot.
What time is Rocket League tomorrow night? 7 p.m.
Yep, Rocket League is at 7. Today was just an hour later because of choir stuff. All right, so here we are. We are starting the matchup. Yeah.
As Theo moves
we got a good
our
ball here.
camera.
We've seen this map a few times, I believe.
A couple of times, yeah.
We're on the other side. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so this will be a lot of fun. Remember, there is a 3-minute delay for the map in general or for the game in general. So we're gonna see hopefully some really good team fights and coordination from everybody. Oh, this is the basketball. You got to make the shot. Oh, I was in the wrong spot again. We're just gonna do this.
You were correct the first time.
I was
thought you were
correct
wrong
the first time.
and then went to the other side.
We have a Lucio.
We have a Lucio.
Zeke almost never plays Lucio unless it's to get onto the point at the very end to keep overtime. This will be interesting.
This will be interesting. I wonder if this is something that was recommended by our favorite esports coach,
Maybe it was.
Mr. Aaron Blackman.
I could definitely see it, as it looks like, no, never mind, Zeke is going to Skirko.
Ah.
That makes a lot more sense. Because of that switch, Zeke will be lagging behind just a little bit, so we're getting to the point just a tiny bit late, it looks like here. But Jamie here leading the way like always. He is kind of dropping low, but now getting healed up. He will be able to keep pushing forward now and hopefully be able to knock the Tarleton team off of the map, as they will get the Reaper now. And it looks like they will be able to push them back off of the point here and get this point captured. As now I'm going to actually follow the Sam on the flank here, as he's going to find a little bit of damage on the Ana here and just get out pretty quickly. We have Raph here on the Soldier, I think just mostly to play behind his Sigma that Jamie is playing and just get a lot of damage going through that, as he's now kind of engaging in a 1v1 with the Reaper here. Sam's still on this flank here, getting some damage on the back line. He's actually going to get one, and it looks like he will get out safely as well. It looks like they've dropped 3 now, including the tank, and will be just keeping this point alive, which is what we need right now.
Jones starting off strong. We love to see it. We love to watch it.
Starting off with 42 and gaining percentage.
Yeah.
As Tarleton looks like they are going to regroup and kind of start up with another offensive. But Jamie here has his ult. We are pretty close to a lot of our ults here, which can be pretty scary for the enemy team, as it looks like we're gonna need to push them back here, as the melee form will come out for the... Oh, there's the ult from the Sigma, and Jamie's gonna drop, and so will Sam. Actually, it looks like everyone's just gonna drop except for Maddie here. Maddie's just gonna let herself die, as the rest of them were able to get through. And I think with the Ana ult is what did a lot there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a little sad, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna keep playing because that's what we do.
Yeah, we have probably about 3 ults up for this fight coming up, and it'll be a very interesting fight, as we're gonna focus on this turret first, and then make sure we can push them back. As now the tanks engage in the fight a little bit, as kind of hiding behind that pillar. The Tarleton tank is doing a very good job of, as now Jamie's actually going to push past the Tarleton tank and go for the supports here on the backline, going for that Ana and getting the Sojourn as well. Now turning around to focus on the tank. He will get antied. This isn't looking great for him. Now he's getting healed back up, and he's dropping low still. He needs to get a little bit more healed up. It looks like Maddie will be using her ult to heal him up and also deal a lot of damage to the tank, dropping him.
Sorry about that.
I wish
once again has control of the point.
Yeah, I wish I caught more of Maddie's ult there. It was a very good ult from Maddie, being able to deal a lot of damage and heal a lot. I don't know what Raph is doing. Raph was just standing there. And it looks like we will be seeing them make a play for the point here, as time is kind of ticking down for them. It looks like they've switched to Lucio now as well to kind of keep mobility going. Jamie's ult will come out. It'll get 2, maybe 3, and it'll kill 2 as well. And now we're just pushing back these last few, getting the I forgot his name, but it's fine, as it looks like we did lose the point, but we are at 99% and we pushed everybody else off. So now we will just be able to get this last percentage and get it in, as they're trying to make one last go for it, but they won't be able to.
Howdy.
Welcome, Ryan.
Thank you. How am I sounding, Emma? Okay, very good, very good.
Yeah, so Violet has had a little bit of a cold, but feeling a little bit better. Thought they would try it. So, but we had Ryan as a backup. So
yeah, I am here and I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
I'm excited. Oh, that was a great first point from them. Yeah, I was worried because we were told a lot of them was dive comp, but we didn't see much of that there. So it'll be interesting how it plays out on the other maps, but that was great, phenomenal.
Yeah. So you are the gold standard for...
I am for Zenyatta,
for
absolutely.
Zenyatta.
Best character in the game, and I won't hear any slander.
The gold standard for only Zenyatta.
Correct. Okay, we have the switch to Torb and Lifeweaver. That'll be and
Torb,
Hog.
they had Torb last time. I think they switched to Lifeweaver and Hog.
Did they have the Kiri before too?
They
yeah,
had
they did.
the
They were
Kiri.
not very good.
I don't
Sorry.
think they had the Soldier.
Okay, yep.
That's the other switch that they had.
Looks like we're just gonna play it safe. Jamie up in front like usual.
Yep. Making this fight off to the side here.
Yep.
Actually pushing the the Hog off of in front of, like, away from his back line.
Because Sam's taking all the pressure off of him over on the right.
Yeah. We could look at that, actually.
Yeah. Oh, true. I forgot we could change perspective.
Yeah, you could also change perspective if you ever want to.
Oh, there's the...
Yeah, the Kiriko dropping a little low there would be a great pick if we got her. Trying to go for it, but we'll take a lot of damage and have to back out.
Hey, that's all right.
Yes. Now it looks like
Rocking a
Raph
little
here.
Low, but just keeping the point alive.
Yeah, a little low, but giving that backup damage to Jamie just while he's
There's
taking
the
all
pick on
that.
Sam down there. Got stuck with the Hog, but that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, he was just alone pretty much, and now that Hog is dropping pretty low too.
Yeah,
it looks
pushed
like
him off. Jamie just ulted.
Jamie
Should
ult will
get
be
the
able to
pick.
get
Nice.
one with the Hog and also force out the Lifeweaver ult. As now
that's huge, and it's back
it's
in
in
the
a
corner.
bad spot too.
Yeah, they had to save him, but
and
that's
the
huge.
Lifeweaver ult didn't even save their tank. So
Although we just got on point. That took a while, but
I think we were just mainly focusing on the fight rather than getting the point.
yeah, which I can't blame them for.
Yeah. Both of the teams just were like, gentlemen fight, no point. Ooh, that was very close to,
That
I
was a
believe, getting
huge-
Zeke there
Yeah.
with that hook, but will be saved by Jamie in the end. And now pushing back through this hog to get the back line. The hog is
there's both
behind
Fury
Jamie.
ults.
He is alone right now and will get dropped.
Oh, huge. Yeah, they're just gonna push him back, continue staggering him.
Yeah, and that'll get the
Yeah.
Life Weaver. And now they have
Okay.
to make a switch. They're going to switch to the
So,
Genji.
There's the switch from the Genji. I don't remember which one. There's one of them who's a champion, or grand champion. I can't remember. And I think it's the Genji. So we'll see how
Okay.
that plays out.
Okay, so
Um,
Genji on his main, basically. A little scary now.
I think so. It was either that they had two GCs, and I think it was the Genji and then one of the supports.
Okay. And that's going to be a great stun on the soldier there. Kind of, the Roadhog
Another
has
ult,
left
yep.
his backline
Just
just
to
to go in
die,
front.
yeah.
The backline is going to die to Jamie and the rest of our team. As the Roadhog,
Where is he?
he's on
Oh
the
my
point
gosh.
without his team at all,
I
pretty
mean,
much.
I guess he gets the point, push him back. So it
Yeah.
worked out, but that was risky play on his part.
Yeah, they're going. Sam also switched to the Genji. It looks
Okay,
like.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it
Might
looks like
push
that's
them off.
going to be a worse trade. You get the point and like about 13% just for losing multiple of your team.
Yeah, I don't know if that was worse.
Oh, that's very
a big
unlucky.
hook on Jamie.
is going to drop to
Ooh.
that hook there, and now I think we will lose the point for sure. now.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate loss there, but sounds like we're just gonna fall back, let Jamie catch back up. Which good call on their part. I like that.
And when we come back, we have 2 ults
Right.
and halfway to a third, and actually more than halfway to a fourth.
Yeah.
So we
I
have
think the only one we don't really have is Genji. So.
yeah, and that was just because of a switch.
Right.
Yeah. So this will be a very interesting team fight coming up. As now we're going to start kind of the skirmishes here with the shot skin flown
Yep.
out. As now it looks like we can look at Raph here with his ult.
Getting a little low there, but he's chilling. He's
Yep.
way back.
He's back enough to where he won't die probably.
Right.
And he's gonna get a lot of headshot damage on this Roadhog, kind of dropping him under a quarter. Will start getting healed up though.
They're definitely watching him. I think they know he has visor, so just be careful of that.
He's had visor for a while too, and I think we're on purposely extending this fight just a little bit to make sure that we get more ults.
Right
now
there
he'll pop
it is. There's the
visor,
visor.
dealing a good amount of damage, but will be kind of nullified by the Life Weaver ult.
Yeah, good tree on their part. I'm curious if Zeke will use Rush to get in there.
He might, and it looks like Maddie is going to try and focus on that kill. Will maybe pop her ult pretty soon. Will have to actually save herself now though, as the rest of her team is kind of dropping low. She's kind of on this side here, but now will be able to heal up
Yep.
Zeke. Not using her ult yet, and that will be the Genji ult coming out.
Interesting.
Kind of scary in that, and will drop Jamie and Zeke for from the Genji ult.
I'm surprised we didn't see a ult there from Maddie. I feel like it would have been a good spot. Try to save him, but I don't blame her.
It looks like Jamie's gonna switch to the ham. We're gonna get Sam onto the point. I think just to kind of stall a little bit.
Yep.
And now
Jamie
we're
to the
gonna get
ball.
to the overtime, as we just need. And Jamie's gonna get right back on the back line. He's gonna need to stay on this point. I think he's gonna try and use this off kind of area to kind of knock people off, get quick kills basically.
Yep. Oh, close on the Kiri.
He
pushes
is
out the Colt.
very much on the back line here, but nobody was on the point to keep that overtime.
That's all right. Jamie did the best he could. All right, 1-1 on the first match. Still feeling pretty good. That
Yeah.
was solid.
Even though we lost that was very close.
No, it was still a very good match.
Yeah.
I like that. I can definitely see the nerves in their gameplay, though,
Yeah.
for sure.
We just kind of made one mistake there at the end, or in that one team fight, and couldn't really capitalize on their mistakes afterwards.
Yeah, I'm curious if they're talking about it. It looks like people are holding onto their ults for a really long time, so we'll see how that plays out into these next couple matches.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like the point's going to be right under here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just getting used to the maps.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm the same way, and I play the game. But no, it's good. I'm liking what we have. Yeah, starting off with the. Oh no, that's their team. Sorry.
Yeah, so we're actually seeing Zeke again, like kind of think about the Lucio, but sticking with the Kiriko.
Yeah.
Like normal.
They've been really pushing the Zen and Lucio because it's just huge right now, both of them. Unfortunately, Zeke does not like Zen very much, and Lucio's just been a tricky one for all of us.
Yeah, so we also see Jamie on the Roadhog here, kind of trying to emulate what happened last match against him.
Right.
And that he's going to get a pretty good hook
there's
onto
a
a
hook
lot of
on the-
supports, onto the soldier for the enemy team. And looks like he will have to kind of get pushed back as he was getting a lot of damage.
There's
he
another
will
hook
get
on
the
the
Life
Life
Weaver,
Weaver.
getting a lot of damage onto the Life Weaver, but he's also kind of dropping low, dropping under that half, which is a little scary.
There's
He's
her
gonna
flower,
get
though.
another hook. I don't think he's missed a hook.
No, he is popping off. Just can't quite get that pick, but he's still keeping him back. Has to
He's
fall
gonna
back to
get
the
stunned
point.
here while he was trying to heal, which is not great, and he will drop, it looks like.
That's all right. That's all right. Sam's still in the back
Sam
line.
in the back line here, trying to get a pick on the Kiriko, but it looks like our supports will also drop, so we're just gonna back off.
Yep.
We got some percentage on the point, so we won't be entirely off the board.
Right. It wasn't completely a loss, so
Mm-hmm.
that's all right.
And it looks like Jamie's gonna switch to the Sigma. I don't think he was that comfortable with the Roadhog, and he's just gonna switch to the Sigma.
Yeah, that's a fair bet.
Yeah.
The best thing that we talk about is like, if you're just not feeling it, just switch off sooner rather
Yeah.
than later.
Yeah, and we know how comfortable Jamie is on a Sigma. He's gonna get
Right.
ulted though. This is a little
Ooh,
scary. He is going
that
to
is-
drop as well. And we do have a few ults, but I don't think we'll be able to contest this anymore without Jamie.
Yeah, tough loss.
Yeah,
Yep,
we're just
there's
gonna
the
back
Genji
off
ult,
here.
So
Yeah, we are going to probably have 3 ults for our next attack though. Maybe 4, depending on how long we delay the attack.
yep.
As now we'll just regroup, wait for everybody to respawn, and think of a plan to kind of get through their 3 ults that are here.
Right.
Yeah. So their combo, they're doing a very good job of stacking certain ults with each other.
Yep.
Like stacking the Sigma ult with the blade is a very scary combo. It looks like we are going to try and damage the Life Weaver as she goes up into the flower thing. And kind of just all 4 of them here trying to push them back now. Jamie's shield getting really low now,
There
having
is-
to recharge it.
There's both Kiri rushes, so that'll be just evening out. pushing on-
Jamie, our
Yep.
entire team is dead.
they're really knowing how to target Jamie. I think they've picked up that on he's our best player. And so I don't know. I feel like I'm picking up on that. They're really zoning in on that.
Yeah, and it looks like I think rather than that, I think they're more kind of targeting the fact that the weakness of a tank not being able to fully help the backline. They're
Right.
focusing the backline first, kind of letting Jamie do his thing against the rest of the team.
There's the monkey out. That'll
Yeah.
be interesting.
So yeah, we'll see the Winton come out or whatever.
That's the first Sombra we've seen from Raph, which is unfortunate.
It's surprising that he pulls out a Sombra this late.
Yeah,
we see Sombra constantly from him.
I'm guessing that was a Jamie call. He didn't want to see it that early.
Yeah, but now we do have the point.
Right.
We stole the point at 99, which is very good.
We did use a bunch of ults there, but we just got Jamie back. Sam's getting relatively
He's using
close to
his ult too.
Okay,
Jamie is
okay.
in with his ult, going for the
Push
Genji. It looks
back,
like
see if we can get that pick.
we won't be able to, as the Genji just has too much mobility, really. And now
Oh,
I think
maybe the
Jamie is
Sigma?
pretty alone for now, but might get the Sigma.
Not quite back
Yeah,
to the Kiri.
he will die as he was alone. Maddie was trying to get there, but just couldn't get there in time. As now we are kind of low on people here, but getting close to a few ults with Raph's and Sam's, as Raph is going to
There's
have
the
to kind of
Sigma,
back
though. That'll
up
be
there.
iffy.
Yeah, and now we are going to need to, and that's going to be the blade out too, going right for our back line. We need to kind of keep on this point, keep it red, basically, is what we need. Sam's going to drop, and it looks like we might be able to get the Kiriko here as Jamie's going to back off the point for a second.
Oh, and maybe the Life Weaver?
We will
There
get
it
the
is.
Life Weaver. That's a good start. Raph has his ult. He might pop it pretty soon.
I would go in there now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he.
Oh,
Okay,
never
we
mind, he
are
saved
actually.
it.
We're gonna be
Huge.
fine. Yeah. As
Oh my
He might
goodness.
actually drop here to the Ooh.
Oh, I would have backed out
It's
there, Raph.
just
Yikes.
it's Sam and it was just Sam and Raph on the point, but it looks like we will hold the point here.
That had me on my toes.
That was very close there. That was a scary fight there.
So
now,
it looks like we've got Visor on their side where we've got Raph's ult here, and Maddie and Zeke are pushing on theirs.
yeah, they're getting pretty close, and we know how strong Maddie's ult can be.
Right.
And
Ooh, that's a big
that's
pick
a
on this
great pick. We're
huge
gonna
pick
start
on
off
Sigma.
with getting the Sigma, and now
they can
Sam's gonna
stagger
get on the
that
back
Life
line
Weaver,
too. Life
boom.
Weaver's dead next.
Push the Reaper.
The Reaper was hacked, but now we'll be able to get
He
out
doesn't have
with his
Blossom, he
mobility.
can't get out?
He will get out. He will die now, and that will be
Wow.
the game. We make a great comeback there to win the first
Huge
point.
comeback. Nice job, Doan. That's a solid first round for us.
We win the first map.
the googly eyes from the April Fool's update.
Oh, I saw it on Maddie. I was like, huh, that's not right.
No, there was a I was joking around. There was a special game mode where they made a bunch of like game-breaking balances to every character, and I was really hoping, we could just play that instead.
That
I
would
would've
be
been
a
happy
lot
with
of
that.
fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Like Zenyatta, when he's charging up, he just like floats into the sky. Oh, it's so fun.
It gets invincibility.
Basically, yeah. Let's see. Soldier, he can just run and shoot. Like he doesn't have that stagger. But...
Of course, you mentioned Zenyatta. Of course.
Well, yeah, that's the main one I was playing. Oh, very good.
But yeah, so very good first match. Like we said before, this is going to be a very competitive game overall. We're going to see a lot of back and forth over just in general. And now we move on to Escort here.
Ban on 66. That is one of our typical maps for push, so
do,
that'll be interesting.
I think we'll probably play Circuit Royale then.
Yep.
Because I think it's 66 or Circuit Royale is what we've always played.
That sounds right. Yep.
And which will be quite interesting to see us not really play on 66, where we are very comfortable.
Yeah, that's been the past couple matches, and it usually does pretty well for us. So, but Circuit is also like every time that comes out, we get hyped. So we'll see. I'm excited.
Yeah, we're just gonna see more of Jamie Sigma. That's all it means.
Exactly.
Which I'm not complaining, to be fair.
Ban on Dorado as well.
Yeah,
That's
so
typical for
we're
us.
going. I think we're going to Circuit Royale, a very common map that we've seen for us.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm wondering if they go on the Sombra right away, because that seemed to be working for Raf. And I was told that was the plan going in, is just big push on them. The team that played them before us, they were huge dive comp, and like it was really making them struggle. So we'll see.
So yeah, we'll definitely see about that. And we know how comfortable Raf is on the Sombra. Very proficient with it overall.
Yep.
And so far, this is looking very good for us. I'm very excited for these upcoming maps.
Yeah.
I think it'll be super interesting to see if they actually put in Jose for the third map like they have before.
I'm intrigued to see that. He's been on Pharah a lot, which is really interesting. 'Cause
Yeah.
up until like a week ago, we never saw that from Jose.
Jose has always been a soldier and Bastion player.
Yep.
That's all I've known from him.
Well, the funny thing with Jose is that he plays soldier because that's the character you play in the tutorial.
Yeah.
So he was like, sure, good enough.
Which honestly makes sense for Jose.
No, I can't blame him. Yeah, that tracks for him. But honestly, I think they're doing solid on those second and third maps. I think we saw a lot of the nerves, especially in that second game.
Yeah.
But we got some momentum. We're doing pretty solid, getting in the groove. And
Now we just need to keep this momentum.
yeah, I agree.
I don't think we're seeing Circuit.
Really?
Yeah.
Rialto.
That's an interesting one. I don't think we've seen that yet.
Yeah, shocking.
And it looks like we're going to attack first as well.
Huh. Okay, full of surprises for this match. We'll see what
This
happens.
will be very surprising. We have not seen Rialto at all.
No, I've never seen them play it, so
Yeah.
I'm really curious. But
I honestly wonder. I have also never seen Rialto. You know my inexperience
Yeah.
with this game.
I know Rialto pretty well. And like I've seen it. We've played it plenty of times in like scrims and quick play and stuff. But I don't know. I'm intrigued.
I know they had a scrim, I believe, yesterday, right?
Yep, and they cooked that pretty hard. It was pretty solid.
Okay. Maybe did they play Rialto on the scrim?
I didn't get the chance to watch it. I've been booked up with theater lately.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Maybe it's coming from that. Maybe they did really well on Rialto, so now they're playing it.
Right.
Yeah. So here we'll just follow the course. It looks like here.
Yeah. They push into a big open area. Here's a big choke right here.
Yeah, because it goes under this bridge.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting familiar with it.
Yeah, it's not too bad. There's a lot of interesting spots here. So let's see. Ooh, they do have the Widow, the Alari.
We see a Sigma from them as well. This is where it ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can look at their kind of team comp really quick. As Sigma, Sojourn, Widow, Alari, and Kiriko. And it looks like we're going to be playing something kind of similar with our Sigma
a Widow
and
from
Widow.
Sam, which I've seen him in his when he's warming up in one of the simulators. Oh my goodness, he pops off.
We have the clip of Sam hitting like 5 headshots in a
I
row.
remember that. Oh, it was insane. So we'll see how this goes for him. I'm excited. Yep, we do see the Sombra right away.
We have not picked supports yet, though, which is kind of scary as the match is starting. We have the Moira.
Yeah, Zeke, are we
Zeke.
coming?
Did Zeke have to go back to choir?
No,
Okay,
he's
Kiriko
here,
is here.
okay.
Kiriko is here.
I was like, whoa.
That would be tragic if he had to go back
we
to
do
choir.
see Jamie being careful of that Widow, just trying to go around the corner there.
And it looks like they're gonna just stay up in that high ground there.
There's the turret.
Get a
from
lot
him.
of damage going from Tarleton. And it looks like we will be able to keep pushing this, though, as pretty much nobody is on the payload for them.
We do see Raph get picked off, which is unfortunate.
A
Tank
lot-
gets back with the supports.
Yeah, all of them kind of bunched up there in that one spot. Now they finally get onto the actual payload, trying to do a lot more, trying to push us back off of it now.
There's him pushing Maddie back into that corner. I'm worried about her for a second.
Yeah.
They are going to get that pick.
They are
Shoot.
going to get Maddie. This
And
is
Zeke got
not
picked
looking
too.
great. It looks like we are just going to back up here, make sure we don't lose anybody more.
Yep, not a bad call. I haven't seen any picks from Sam yet. I think they might switch off pretty quick. We'll see here though. Yep.
Yeah, he's just going to get blocked by the shield right there. Jamie is going to switch to the monkey.
Okay. I'm intrigued by that too. We haven't seen a whole lot from Jamie on that either.
We have not, but it did work well last game. So
Yeah, I liked it a lot last
Yeah.
game. So
maybe it's just
There's
something
the
the
Sombra getting
Tarleton
in front of
team is just not very comfortable with playing
Yeah.
against it.
I think it's another one of those dive comp moments that I don't know what it is, but
A lot of the mobility coming out from the Winston, I think, helps as well.
yep.
Especially to avoid these rivers and
Also,
not die.
there's the bap with Zeke, so
Yeah.
bread and butter from him really.
Yeah, and it looks like here Jamie is just kind of alone, but will be able to at least push away some of their supports. He is
there's
in
back
now.
in the supports.
He
Boom.
is going in and pretty much just
Sigma does
taking
get the
everybody
block.
on.
Oh, let's see if we can get the Sojourn.
He might be able to, but the Sojourn just has too much ability.
Yep.
And we've already used ours, so he's
that's
just
all
gonna
right.
get away.
Oh, there is the ult. Does get the bubble off.
Yeah, and
Oh,
he's
big
actually
pick.
gonna get that.
Nice. Ooh.
Ooh, close hit there from Sam.
Dude, I just turned into like a baboon seeing a
Ooh.
monk, like a banana.
Ooh,
every
that's
time.
gonna be a great few shots from Sam to get the Sigma. And now we just get to free push this. We're gonna get past the first checkpoint. And it looks, we're gonna get maybe some more damage on the Alari there. Trying to get a lot more picks from Sam here.
I wonder
Almost
if we see
getting
the
the
goggles
Sojourn,
come
it
out
looks
too
like.
to see if just see where we're at.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
Gets a
Big Reaper
great
kill.
pick on the Reaper. And now trying to get that Kiriko as well. Might be able to get the Sojourn here, but the Sojourn's going to back off. He's going to take that weight, try and get it. We have Jamie here with his ult.
Yeah, we've got all of our ults in just a second, so this will be huge push.
As now it looks like Jamie's
Big Sojourn kill.
Sojourn's dead. We're going to keep going forward here. Sigma getting pushed back a little bit, but it looks like we are going to be pushed back away from the Sojourn now. Or
Yeah.
the Sigma, sorry.
Sigma's getting on his own here. I wonder if he pops the ult in this room, but
He might, but he gets hacked. He won't be able
huge,
to.
Nice.
And now with the bubble coming out, it looks like Jamie's gonna try and get to the back line. He's
There's
gonna
the hack
jump.
from Raph. Oh, can we get the
Ooh,
Torb?
he's gonna focus on the Torb here. He's gonna ult. He's
ult.
gonna get the back line here. He's gonna
Kyrian
get
Torb in the
two.
room.
Gets the Torb probably pretty soon, but will get
Solo.
stunned. It looks like he will get it now and gets a few others
we
as
go,
well.
nice.
We get 5. We get 4, and the Sojourn with the only one to escape.
Yep. And just push the load. We just got 0.2.
Yeah. So it looks like right there, Jamie focusing.
And the Sojourn. Oh, no, they didn't. I thought
The
Sojourn
Sojourn
just blew their ult.
might die here, actually. Yeah,
Oh,
will
that
die.
is
Yeah.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sojourn is still. Ooh, we see the Zenyatta. Let's go.
Hype for the Zenyatta.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though
I
it's
don't
on
know
the
if
enemy
Carrot's on
team.
the other team.
Oh, we got goggles coming out.
Yep.
So now we see everybody, which is very strong. As now it looks like we are going to have to push back this Sigma. Sigma kind of alone, but right with that turret kind of backing him up.
Yep, we are going to see this final choke here. It's going to be tricky. Torb there on the left. I wonder if Jamie sees it, but nope. Back
It
with the
looks
team.
like, yeah, he's just more focusing on the turret right now. Trying to go for the Life Weaver. Or no, that's the Sojourn.
Sojourn.
Yep.
Yep, get rid of the Zen's
Will be
transfer.
able to actually get behind the Sojourn, but
tricky,
will
yep.
drop. That's a lot of damage coming out. And it looks like we just have a few people left here as now Zeke drops as well, as it looks like we are going to back up.
Just backing up. We still got 3.5 minutes. We're doing pretty solid here, so.
Plenty of time and a lot of ground already covered.
Oh, if Sam can get a pick here, that would be insane.
That would be great. Especially if like we get a pick on a support,
Right.
get rid of some of that healing. Very good for us. And now our entire team is back.
All right,
we
we're
are
back. Yep.
ready to pretty much start this. We're going to start with a few shots here from Jamie.
Just do some damage on that shield a little bit preemptively.
The only one with an ult on our team is Maddie, which is a little scary, but Maddie's ult can be very strong.
Yep.
So it looks like now we are making this push onto the payload here. Keep
can
it
see
going
Jamie
forward.
really wants
Jamie
that
goes
Zen.
in
There
for
it
the
is. Yup.
Zenyatta. It looks like he will
Getting
just
low, back out.
He will
There's
have to
the
back
huge
out.
eye field.
And he will be able to escape for now, which is very good. As now the Zenyatta has his ult as well, which is also pretty scary. As now we're going to push
some
forward
damage,
here.
push
Gets
back,
goes
gets
for
the
the
ult.
Kiriko. He's gonna use the ult, but he's gonna
Nope, he's
push
gonna
them
get
too
picked
far
off.
away.
That
and
stun
will
was
get
rough.
picked, yeah. Yeah, I think he just pushed the people he was going for too far away.
Yep.
And couldn't really do anything about it. And now we lose our support, so we're just gonna wait again. We still have plenty of time.
Yep.
And we're gonna watch Raph here on a little bit of a flank, like always. It's
Yeah.
Raph.
I'm curious. A little risky here.
But
I wonder if he
yeah.
goes for the so. Yep, there
Yep,
it is.
he
the hack
will go
off.
for the Sojourn.
Push
He will
them
just
out.
get the
Nice.
hack and just push him away pretty much. But now they know he's around here. And he might actually he's gonna get out.
Yeah, okay. I was worried there for a second because he was pretty close to being noticed.
Little Houdini out
Ooh, the
here.
Zarya action.
Yes.
Okay.
So we do see the Zarya come out, which I think is more of a response to try and get rid of the
Right.
Torp turrets.
There's the turret. Yep.
Yep. Because the laser damage is so
Ooh,
strong.
there's the trans, force it
Zenyatta
out, nice.
ult is gonna be out. And now just kind of trying to ignore the Zenyatta while he's invincible.
Just kind of farming shield, I think.
Yeah. And now it looks like we'll try and get this Sojourn here.
Oh, yep,
Will-
there's the pick.
will
Nice.
get it.
There's the hack from Raph.
And
Oh,
we'll
got
get
the
another one
Zenyatta.
there. And now we're just kind of pushing them back. We are pretty close. The ult will
Oh,
come
there's
out,
the
but we'll be
kill.
able to kill him before it comes down. And
They
now
switched to
we're just
Tracer,
pushing
got
him
him
out.
picked off.
Just a few more meters, and we have this. And
Should
it
be
looks like
enough.
we will have it now.
Nice. Good job, Doan. Solid final push.
Yeah, great first round, I think.
I like that final switch to Zarya from Jamie. That was huge.
We've seen Zarya a few times, but every time we've seen it, it's been amazing.
Yep.
And I think that's honestly, I think we should see Zarya more often.
I think Jamie's just like he's a little nervous about it still.
Okay.
I think a lot of the times he just plays it to counter, which I don't blame him for. But
He might play it so much to counter that he's gotten good at it.
right, yeah.
Which I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case.
True. Jamie just kind of pulls out anything and he's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And I'm like, "Cool. Awesome."
Yeah. And now us being on defense, where's like the kind of choke points that we want to look for? Where's the setups that we
Right
thought
at
of?
these bridges, these two corners are kind of huge as well.
Right here.
Like this first beginning choke point is a big one.
Yeah.
Once they get past there, it's kind of an open area. I mean, sometimes it works out, but usually nothing too crazy happens. But yeah.
So it looks like we got Sigma, Sojourn, Soldier, Bap, and Mercy.
Okay. Ooh, Maddie. I bet you Maddie's excited. Maddie
Yeah.
loves her Mercy. Oh.
Yeah, we can see some taunts coming out here. Some
Oh, it was so
stickers.
funny. One of our first matches, Maddie, like, in the middle of a fight, emoted, and it went, like, one of our longest ones. It was so funny. The Orisa on them. Okay. Orisa, Genji, Lifeweaver.
Orisa is a little scary against Sigma.
Yep.
We've seen that counter a few times. But now just kind of getting this push out, and it looks like the Genji going right after Sam now.
Yep, that'll be tricky
Will
for
push
him.
Sam back, but will now get healed up by Maddie, it looks like. As I think just overall, the payload's getting pushed out, but this is the same thing that happened against us.
Yep.
Or with us.
I am going to guess Maddie's just sticking back with Sam on that.
Yeah, as
Ooh,
now
there goes
actually the Genji is
Yep.
on Zeke and
Ooh, careful,
Jamie
Zeke.
here. Zeke needs to get behind. This is very scary. The
Oh my
eye field will
goodness.
come out, but it looks like it will drop too
Arisa's
quickly to
up
really
here
save
now.
anyone. Maddie is going to drop as well, and now Sam, as we just back up now, we need to get out. Because
Yep.
Zeke is dropping a little low. Jamie's the really only one healthy here, as now Sam finally respawns, has to make a long trip back.
And he's got no shield either, so that'll be tricky for Jamie. But
And now it looks like finally, at least, decently standing around here now.
yep, pushing that
But
Orisa,
now-
getting her low. Supports were not on her for a second, so
Yeah, and now it looks like we will be able. The Lifeweaver goes up into the air though. We'll be able to not pretty much won't be able to do anything
Ooh, that
about
Sojourn's so low. Come on.
Sojourn's super low, but using the payload as cover
Yep.
to defend a lot there. Now Kiriko
Oh,
kind of
Kiri
too close.
on her own?
But will not be able to get
Oh,
dropped too quickly
so
because we had
unfortunate.
Maddie who had to escape.
Yep,
We were
yep.
able to say Maddie. That's
Oh,
gonna be a
there's the pick.
great
Nice.
stun right onto the onto the
And
Genji,
Jamie
but it won't
just
really do
got his
anything.
ult. That's so unfortunate. It looks like they are going to get the point there, but we've got Jamie and Zeke's ult here. Sam's right about to have his. Everyone
Yeah.
really, so.
Yeah, we are very close to ults here, it looks like. And it will be pretty good soon.
Just a big ult fight, honestly. But
Yeah, pretty much everybody with the ults. And hopefully we'll be able to get something pretty... They get their first point, which isn't great. I think we can stall for a little bit longer, though.
Oh, there's the pick on the Sojourn.
That's a
Nice
great
job,
start.
Jamie.
As now it looks
They
like...
have to back off. I wonder if he goes.
Ooh, that would have been a pretty nice ulting spot.
I think
there,
he's trying to save it, though,
I think
which
he
he
will
is
be
gonna be able
saving.
to.
Yeah, and because we are pushing them off here, we're gonna push them off, and we are
Yep,
going to be
there's
able
the
to.
kill.
Yep.
Oh, stagger that. Oh, dang.
And now it looks like we will just be able to keep it going and push
Nice.
them away from the payload.
Yeah, now we have all 5 ults. That's huge. They're about to have everyone but Kiri.
Yep. Which is pretty. It's going to be an interesting fight. That's for sure.
Right. I'm waiting to see the visor window combo from Zeke and Raph. Yeah, right up above here would be huge. There's
Finding the
Genji ult.
Genji will come out onto the back line.
Yep.
It looks like Jamie's ult not really doing much, but will
just
be able to
staggers
push
the
everybody
Genji.
back here. And now going on the Kiriko now, will get speared and now have to focus more on the Orisa. The Orisa ult coming out as well.
Ooh, okay.
Won't drop anybody on our team. Zeke will now fall. The
There's
Life Weavers
tree.
ult
Nice.
kind of
Wasted. Nice.
pretty much wasted, yeah. Jamie, however, getting very high up in the air will kind of put him out of the fight, but it looks like we won't really need Jamie to finish up the fight.
Huge ult economy there. I'm gonna jump out. Violet's gonna jump in, but yeah.
All right. Now it looks like we will be able to kind of push them back here. Very good fight there, using only 2 ults against their 4. Or their 3, sorry. Welcome back, Violet.
Hello, I'm
Yeah.
back. I'm no longer dying.
Good. And now we kind of just push them out here with this payload. Just pushing them out, hitting the Life Weaver, getting some good damage on him. And now turning around, the Orisa kind of in the back line, a little scary now. But it looks like we'll just keep pushing them back. This Orisa pick, I don't think really has gone well for them so far. And now we have used a few ults now, and it looks like Zeke and Maddie will drop, but we've also dropped a few of theirs, trying to just keep it going, but it looks like all of us will fall. Sadly there at the end. It was very close though, as
That
now
was
it looks
very
like they will be getting their second checkpoint now, and getting closer to our score.
We just
But-
gotta pray that we can hold them off long enough.
Yeah, and it looks like we will see a switch back to the Zarya. I think, whatever. And I think it's for that Orisa counter that we've seen in the past. As now, just using that beam on the Orisa here, getting a lot of damage, making the Orisa go back. It's a very strong pick against them, and that'll be a pick onto the Genji to start. And now we'll just keep pushing onto this payload here, make sure they get pushed back a little bit, make sure they can't push any further. And now trying to get the Kiriko here, getting a lot of damage. Now the Kiriko just kind of hides away and maybe trying to get a little bit more. The Kiriko dropping really low. Genji now kind of also dropping low, but a little bit of an overheat from Jamie here. Life Weaver is going to get dropped now. And now Jamie here just being able to fully push out, kind of get the Kiriko really low. Actually will kill the Kiriko. And now focusing on the Orisa, will get the Orisa.
Nice. Just
This beam from Jamie
that's
is
the sort of
very
stuff
strong.
that we love to see
Yeah.
from our tank.
Yeah, and now payload is just going to get stagnated here. We just need to waste a little bit more time. We pretty much need to stall for about another minute, minute
Which
20.
I'm sure we can do. Stalling is one of our fortes.
As now it looks like we will be pushing them, at least they're up in the bridge here. And now it looks like the Orisa going to be taking a lot of damage here from Jamie. The first health bar kind of gone. The great eye field there to save the Baptiste, and we'll be able to actually do a lot here. We're going to lose Zeke and Raph, but we've dropped the Life Weaver and their tank, and now Genji. as now we're just going to keep pushing them back. They're going to switch over to Reinhardt, but I don't think it'll matter much.
I don't know. It could work or it could not. It really depends on how comfortable they are with the character.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to just try and get through here overall, but it looks like this Zarya pick is just so strong from Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
And
100%.
now pushing them back, they're pretty much all grouped up there from the gravity, and the I feel from us will get dropped is now the visor comes out, a lot of damage will come out.
Nice kill on the Reinhardt.
4 of us have dropped, and now it looks like Jamie will drop as well. We got their tank, but they got the rest of us, so we couldn't really do much about it.
They have 3 seconds.
Yes. So I think that will pretty much be the game, but might as well keep going, right? Might as well keep playing just a little bit longer. And now we're just going to keep pushing them back, make sure that they can't really finish this up now, as they've pretty much ran out of time to beat us. This is a 1 map, I believe. I believe this is how it works. The Reinhardt will go in here. We'll try and do some stuff with it. Now just trying to focus on the supports here from Sam. We'll get in the back using the railgun to try and get the Bastion and Lifeweaver kind of dropping low. We'll get the Bastion and the Lifeweaver and the Kiriko. We can hear them out there.
Yeah. They are
hype.
electric again. They're always electric. Let's be honest. Our Overwatch team is excited all of the time.
Yeah, that will pretty much be the game.
6 seconds, just let it play out.
Yeah, Lucio's trying to get onto it there, but won't really be able to do anything. And it looks like overtime is getting ticked down, and that'll be it.
Gone. That's a win for Doan Esports on our second one. So
2-0 for Doan.
Let's
Doan
go.
currently leading. I think that switch to Zarya was impeccable play.
I missed something about these googly eyes.
April Fools.
Ah.
April Fools update, yep. But yeah, that's what happened.
You know what? Good job, Overwatch creators. That's a very fun little gimmick you added there.
So 2-0 against the #1 seed.
Let's go.
This is very exciting. We move on to Flashpoint here, which we've seen a good number of times, of course. And I'm super excited. I wonder if we'll see Jose get put in.
I honestly don't know. I think it'd be fun to watch Jose get put in, but at the same time, is it something that we want to risk?
Or do we just want to keep our momentum and keep this going?
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. It looks like we are going to go to Servasa for Flashpoint, like always. I think we've seen New Junk City once.
Yeah.
And I don't think we'll see the Jose switch. I think we're just going to keep it going here. We're going to stay with the same team. We're going to see how this goes. And if we keep this momentum, we could 3-0 one of the best teams.
That would be so cool of us.
Also, Maddie's
Thank you for
somehow in the
knocking on
chat.
wood. Thank
It's
you,
Maddie.
Emma, for looking.
She's always there. Maddie did say hi in the chat.
Maddie did say hi to the chat. Maddie goes in the chat more often than
We do.
we would expect.
I think we've seen a message from Maddie every single Overwatch.
Every single Overwatch match, there's been a message from Maddie.
Mm-hmm. At least once.
Except for the one where she was on Banch Tour.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was the only one she didn't message in.
Keeping the morale high is what Maddie does best.
Oh, yeah. And she does a great job of it.
Yeah, so we're going to see a very classic team from us coming out. Junker Queen, Tracer. I'm forgetting names, but that's fine. Junker Queen, Tracer, Sombra, Kiriko, and Moira.
Yes.
I got it eventually. Yeah.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
But yeah, this will be a very interesting match here against the Malga, which this is a team that we saw last time that gave us a lot of trouble, I believe. This was a team that gave us, or like this comp that they have, gave us a lot of trouble in the last round that we played for playoffs. which is a little scary, and it looks like we will be fighting right over the point instead of off to the side like we normally do. As these bullets just kind of start getting kind of engaged out here, and now we'll be just pushed onto the flashpoint now. Jamie has to kind of force his way as the flashpoint opens up, and now they start racking up percentage. Jamie here over in this corner. The Mauga is going to start going towards him now, and now he's going to use that gun of his to kind of push him away. Genji alone in the background kind of here, kind of going for Zeke and Jamie at the same time, and will get pushed off for now. As Zeke will drop, Sam has also dropped, Raph is dropping now. Jamie alone pretty much will drop.
That was...
Maddie, the sole survivor. I think we have one more chance for this point before we have to move on.
Yeah. These flashpoints definitely live up to their name of Flash.
Yes.
They're very quick. They're very high speed. And it was very interesting to see them go on point right away because, well, you saw how quickly they got it.
Yeah.
Like, usually we're off to the side and it takes a couple seconds.
Yeah, usually we're off to the side fighting, but I think both teams just went to the other side, so we only met at the point. Now Jamie here just pushing up forward, getting the Mauga really low. Mauga has to retreat now. Now going forward now, we'll be able to get onto the point, get that overtime started, trying to get more onto the point. I think Sam got onto the point now. Mauga alone here, gonna use the Rampage pretty much just on the Mauga. Will drop the Mauga. I think this is going to capture the point here for now, as now they're going to push the Kiriko off as well. Actually, Jamie just the only one, and will get dropped by the rest of the team. As I knocked on wood, to be
You
fair.
did knock on wood. I was very proud of you for that.
That was not my fault.
That
this
was
time.
a very... Ooh, that was interesting.
Overall, I think we were focusing too much on getting the kills, and we couldn't really get anything. They used a lot of ults there. They used both the Lucio and the Kiriko ult to kill the rest of our team. Now we see Jamie switch to the Mauga as well, which we've seen do well in multiple scenarios.
Yeah.
And it looks like we will start off with 2 picks onto Genji and the Lucio. Now kind of the two beasts, the Hawaiian beasts, just staring at each other. That's a good name for them, actually.
That is a good name for Mauga versus Mauga, is the Hawaiian beasts.
Now Mauga their Mauga just in our backline alone pretty much will get dropped. And now we will push onto this a little bit more. This time being a little bit more cautious of the rest of their team, as we saw last time, losing a lot there. Maddie is going to be the first one of us to fall, as now we are trying to push them back, but it looks like Zeke has also fallen, losing our support. Jamie will drop as well. Raph now drops, as he was pretty low there at the end.
Sam's the only one.
Sam, the only survivor. With his high noon, though, we have 4 ults here.
They do have 4 ults, and Jamie is at 86% on his ult.
Yeah, so this is very close with ults overall.
We might be seeing a big ults push.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like we are going to see that from Raph right here. He's going to get into the back line, try and get a really good EMP, get a 5-man EMP or something like that, as he'll go in, get the hack onto the Mauga, put a lot of focus on him for now, and just kind of get the rest of them off of Jamie, which is a smart plan, getting the attention on you. Now we have all 5. It looks like we're going to get another hack onto the Mauga, getting a lot of damage onto the Mauga. Mauga's going to drop, and it looks like we have used a good number of our ults already, as we use the Kiriko ult and the cage fight there. Now we use a high noon, and it looks like we will get another one there, and now we will be able to capture this point just before they get to 99. And now the Sojourn, the last one, will drop.
We're really good about doing this whole last second thing, and it gives me so much anxiety.
And we have to use 3 ults for it, which is kind of sad. Like we should use a little bit less, I think, overall. But we used our ults and we got it. That's what matters.
Considering how good the other team is, I'm not disappointed that we used that much.
Yeah, Jamie here dropping a little low, has to back up now. Now will be kind of just pushed back by the enemy team. will go for the supports as it looks like their tank kind of abandoned them.
Ooh.
But it looks like the rest of our team is going to die really quickly.
Once again.
And we're going to lose that point right away.
Yeah. That's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, so 2-0 on the map so far, but I think
Flashpoint.
third flashpoint, we see the Zarya come out. We have yet to see the Zarya fail from Jamie, so
True.
I think this is a very, very safe pick so far, as we do only have 2 ults, which is a little scary. We still have the EMP, which can be very strong in many scenarios.
It's interesting to see him hold on to this for so long.
Yeah, we usually see him use it pretty quickly. It looks like
Yeah.
he's looking for a good spot to put it, but he's on like kind of the wrong side here. If he went to the other side, he would have gotten a good number of sports. And now he's kind of getting focused on by pretty much the entire other team. He will drop. Now Sam in the background here getting the Kiriko. It looks the Kiriko will just barely get out, but we'll be able to get a lot of damage and make the Kiriko back up as well. Now going on the Sojourn here. We'll get the Sojourn. That's a pretty good start, but Jamie and Maddie have both dropped. This is not a great start for us as we're going to start losing this third point.
Yeah.
As the momentum that we kind of had before is losing a little bit of its momentum.
We've lost the momentum, but it's something we can easily regain.
Yes. And now it looks like we are going to start pushing onto the point here. Both Raph and Sam on the side here, flanking, it looks like. And now it looks like we will start on the Sojourn again, but the Sojourn is going to have a lot of mobility and a lot of backup, it looks like. Sam's going to drop. It looks like Raph just barely escaping. We will need to get pushed in. That's the EMP going to hit 4, but Jamie a little too low to really capitalize. It looks like he will be able to get at least the Genji for sure. And now the EMP ends, and they did a very good job of pretty much avoiding the EMP. We didn't get really many kills off of it as they just escaped the whole time.
That was...
And now we get 1, but Jamie drops, it looks like. Now Sam drops. And now just the trying to grasp at straws basically for this point here. As Raph trying to get onto the point after he uses EMP, switches to Soldier. Can't really do much as now that will be the end of the map.
Well, that was definitely fun to watch.
Overall, that match was definitely it was a sight.
It was, in fact, a sight.
We saw our very strong from us overall get pretty much destroyed pretty easily from them.
I think the big thing between us and them at that particular moment was communication differences.
I think we had a lot of overall communication differences, and I think a lot less experience playing good teams on Flashpoint.
Yes.
I think how we've seen different teams play on Flashpoint, like last match playing against a good team on Flashpoint was not very good for us. We lost that. We lost that map. And now with this map coming up, it looks like we will need to catch a new stride coming up pretty soon and hopefully keep it going. We need one more, and it'll be very interesting when we get it. That's all.
Let's go down. You guys got this. I
So-
will be here anxious as all heck.
Now moving on to push map here, which we've seen a few times. We know Jackson's favorite. If he was here, he'd be commentating it. But the big robot pushing back and forth. So it'll be super interesting to see overall how we kind of switch to that. We've seen it a few times, and we've seen a few Maugas on it. If we'll see that come out. So we'll see when that kind of happens, what our comp will be for this.
Yeah.
And kind of what maps we choose overall. And hopefully we can just see this one more win come out and actually get some pretty good and move on to the finals.
They had a little bit of miscommunication as to the banning, but they chose the same map either way. So that's always fun and confusing a little bit, but it's fine.
Yeah. So here, I don't think we're going to see Jose play, sadly. I think Jose is going to stay out for now, which is, I think, probably the safer play. I think
Yes.
Raph being in the lineup is definitely more comfortable for them. They've played, I think, a lot more than Jose has in this lineup overall. We know Sam and Raph are a great DPS duo, and you can't break up Zeke and Maddie. So now
Zeke and Maddie definitely carry their weight, and it's very nice to see. You
my
press the
curiosity
wrong
getting the best of me.
button.
I did not press the wrong button. My curiosity got the best of me.
Ah,
Okay.
the impulsive thoughts.
Yes, I wanted to know what that did.
Gotcha.
But yeah, kind of looking at the route here. Robot, I think, starting somewhere.
It spawns in the middle.
I think, yeah, it spawns in the middle, and then this is one of the ends. Yeah, and then over here. Yep, okay. There's the robot.
You were so confused.
I was. It was because I thought I would spawn on the robot, and then I didn't. But yeah, kind of just looking at the route here. Yeah, we see a Reaper come out. That is something we don't usually see from Raph. So that'll be
It'll be fun to watch, though.
yeah. I think this will be an interesting lineup. We got our normals with the BAP and Maddie on the
On the Mercy.
Yes. And now just Sam on his normal as well. And now it looks like we will just kind of just push forward now. And it'll be a very interesting overall play, I think. Overall map.
Yes.
Robot taking some time to unlock his normal. Sam here getting buffed by Maddie. Will throw out the grenade and will be the first one to start with the Mauga. Now Jamie kind of getting into the fray of it. Will get pushed down off of the high ground and have to kind of regroup with the rest of his team up there. Now trying to take a good brunt of the damage. The robot will start to get pushed by the enemy team. Mauga kind of dropping low on the other side of Jamie's shield. Will have to get pushed back. Now a decently alone away from his team, but now will retreat back to the safety of his team. Now we push our momentum in. It looks like we will get a pretty good stun here for our team and starting to just push them back. And now hopefully we can get something going and just keep pushing them here as now we get a little bit closer. We get closer and closer to this first checkpoint as we have already quadrupled even ×5 their distance that they've got.
Well, they made very little distance
Yes.
before we took over. It's
Yeah.
quite easy to quadruple a
Yeah.
4 meter.
Already about 35 meters going. And now the Mauga kind of going into the backline, but will instantly get stunned and buying that time for the backline to get back. Now the Lucio on the other team dropping will pretty much push back here. And now it looks like the Mauga also dropped where we didn't see. And now we're just going to keep pushing. We're going to get this first checkpoint. And it looks like we are going to get the Genji's going to try and get in and do some damage, but won't really be able to do much here as now.
Tank switches to Orisa.
Yes, and now we're just getting kind of bobbled around here as Jamie will drop. Sam also dropped. It looks like our
before
entire
the
team
checkpoint,
dropped.
which
Yeah.
is devastating.
Sadly, just before the checkpoint. Now it looks like we will just kind of push. They're going to start pushing back now. But we have 3 ults, almost 4, almost 5
Yeah.
ults actually. And could be a very scary thing to play into is 5 ults. And now high noon is available. Sigma's gravity ult is available. And it looks like we're just gonna start over on this high ground here. We're gonna let them kind of push into us a little bit so we can get a lot more damage going onto that
Yes.
Sojourn over there. As the Orisa is on the low ground, taking a lot of damage. There comes the Sigma ult, but he will get speared, so not much damage will come out. Kind of a
was
waste
good
there, but here's
placement,
the high
though.
noon, kind of trying to get the Genji that was on the backline, but won't be able to. Only will be able to deal a lot of damage to him. It looks like we used a lot of our ults there on just trying to get the Genji. We used high noon just trying to get the Genji, and the ults from Jamie didn't really do much. And now it looks like Sam kind of dropping low, trying to go for their Kiriko. Will now get healed up, but we're at pretty much 3 ults is what we're pretty much at right now.
Yeah.
As now we are going to, as they keep pushing, they have now eclipsed ours and actually gotten to that checkpoint, unlike us did.
Yeah.
So now we are just kind of pushing forward. We see a teleport from Raft getting into that backline, get a lot of damage on the Kiriko. Will now drop the Genji and the Lucio will both drop, and now the
robot is in our command.
the robot is now under our command, and it looks like we are pushing them back. And Raph here is going after the Sodra, might get him, but also will lose his own life as well. It looks like we have gone a little bit more disciplined with our ults from that one scenario with the Genji.
Yeah.
Now Genji in the backline again. I feel will get dropped to kind of counter him. Maddie will drop though as well, trying to escape. And now it looks like Jamie kind of going forward here, trying to go for the Kiriko, but he was pretty much just alone. And now this isn't looking great as they have the robot back in their control. And now this just kind of getting pushed forward. It's not looking great for us, but we need to just stay strong, use the ults that we have, and take back this robot.
Come on, Doan, you got this.
Basically about 4 ults, and Sam about to hit the back line pretty much is what we've got set up for us. Jamie here pushing forward, trying to get his own ult so he can use it in this fight, or maybe save it for the next fight, which would also be good. As now it looks like Raph went in there with his ult, but wasn't able to. That's going to be basically a 5-man ult. Gonna get the slam, but not really going to do much damage. Is very quickly healed up from the rest of their supports. Will be able to drop the Lucio, but now Sam will fall. We see a switch to the Sombra, but it might be a little bit too late now, as now it looks like the Kiriko is going to maybe drop now, but the Orisa is still here. Jamie getting healed up a lot by Maddie, but Maddie will now drop, and now Jamie will drop. This map is not looking good for us.
This is a wild ride to be watching.
And now we're just we're going back to what we're really comfortable with, which is defense and hopefully, and also the monkey.
Monkey man.
We see Winton come out, and we will start with a pick on the Genji. That was a great start. So now we actually take the robot. The robot's going to stop pushing theirs, and now it's just going to push ours, which is very good. We need that. And now going up onto the supports, Jamie's going to get some pretty good damage onto the 2 supports, but they will get healed up pretty quickly by each other. And now the Orisa is going to start backing them up, it looks like. Now, overall, Jamie just kind of separating the Orisa from the rest of his team, but now will be pushed back onto his side. And now it looks like the Reaper was able to take down Raph there. And now just kind of getting pushed.
Takes out both of the supports.
Yeah, now Jamie getting pushed back. This Reaper causing a lot of problems on our back line. Will try to get Maddie, but now will be saved by Jamie there. And hopefully we can just keep pushing this robot as Jamie keeps going for this back line, trying to get the Sodra in there, but he's kind of leaving the rest of his team pretty much to die almost. But now it looks like he will be going forward. Will be able to try and get the Lucio. He does have his ult. He will pop it now, and now will go to the back line, trying to get the Kiriko, but the Kiriko looks like he will be able to get out. It looks like the Lucio did drop. He's going to get back to the robot now, supporting the rest of his team. Will drop the Reaper, and the robot will stay under our control to keep pushing it. It looks like we will be able to push past this checkpoint now and just keep it moving. We got the checkpoint, so now we can just keep it going just a little bit more, as we need another about 50 meters to keep up with them.
I love our monkey man. Jamie may not prefer Winton, but he is a good character.
And now it looks like this Reaper trying to keep on the back, trying to get into the back line, but will be able to get pushed away by Jamie. Sam here dropping, though. Very scary overall. And now we're trying to just salvage this. The I-Field doing a lot of work in saving Jamie. Jamie dropping really low, but won't be able to get healed up in time. And now Raph just trying to escape there at the end. Yes. And now Raph almost getting a pick as he's escaping, it looks like. But will be able to escape with his life and ult. So now we have 3 ults coming up here for this fight as they're reaching just over 100 meters pushed. And now it looks like we are going to need to kind of push back on this. Maybe we'll see looks like Raph is going to get found, but he will maybe be able to get out. Will now get healed up as he escapes. We almost have 5 ults coming up. As now there is the ult from Jamie. He's going to pop it. He's going to try and kill the Reaper with it. Looks like he'll knock away the Reaper. Now go after the Orisa. Will get the Orisa. However, Sam and Raph both drop. Now the Sojourn dies. Now the Kiriko dies. This is a great start to a fight. As now it looks like we will be able to take the robot. As now the Reaper will also drop as he was going for the backline.
That was very nice to see.
Now pushing this robot. We will definitely get some distance on the robot here and get some good get another team fight going. We used 2 ults there. We used the High Noon and the Rampage there to win that team fight and start pushing here. Now it looks like the Reaper doing his backline shenanigans again. Will get onto the backline. The robot's starting to move back now as well. Now will get stopped by Jamieson on the robot. Will try and go for the Lucio. It looks like Jamie's gonna try and deal a lot of damage, but the healing from the Kiriko is a lot of healing for the Lucio, and Jamie will drop as he was pretty much left alone as the rest of our team died.
Yeah.
And now Raph, the only one with a ult here, as just barely 5-man EMP. But nothing really to follow up, as I don't think the rest of the team is really here until right now. Yeah. Sam will drop, and now Jamie just now getting here. That was pretty much a waste of an EMP, as now we're just going in one by one, not really together. Jamie uses his ult, trying to get more done as... Oh, we were running out of time. That's it. Okay.
Well, that's definitely one way to keep this match going.
Yeah.
It is now 2-2.
Not a great game overall from us. I think we had some very good team fights, but overall we just kind of lost in the big moments as Jamie here with this good Rampage, but really didn't get much out of it, as that was pretty close to the end of the game. As that last kind of push there at the end, we weren't really able to get anything out of it.
Alas and alack. Now it goes into
Game 5.
Game 5.
Which we've seen very little of.
Whoever makes it in this game is the winner of the match, and that is terrifying.
Very close match overall.
Yes.
Whoever wins this goes to finals.
Stakes are high.
Stakes are very high. 2-2. I believe this is hybrid, I want to say.
It is hybrid.
Yeah, which is... Think of the first 2 maps combined. So control, we start with control,
and then
it goes into push. Or escort, yeah, sorry, not push. So this will be very interesting. We've seen very little of this. We'll see new comps come out from our side. Probably not. We'll probably see a Sigma or a...
We will likely see characters that they're comfortable with.
Yeah, we're probably going to see a Sigma or a Junker Queen.
Yeah.
That's my prediction.
That is a very strong prediction.
We might see a Zarya, though. The Zarya has looked really nice today.
Zarya's looked nice. Monkey Man has looked nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not Jamie's preference for playing.
Yeah. So
which all is fair in love and war.
Yeah. We'll do a quick commentator switch here. We couldn't do it in the middle of the match like we normally do, or at the end of the matches. Ryan had stepped out for a second. But welcome back, Ryan. Welcome to the final match.
True. They're having me a little more stressed than I would have liked. But that's okay.
I agree. This is getting really close. What did you think of that match?
I think there was some really tricky things happening. Raph had some just tricky deaths there, which it's all right. Things happen. Big thing that happened at the end, that EMP just didn't get off, and that kind of lost that final fight. But I think there's some good things happening. A lot of things that were being said. Need to be on top of comms. That Sojourn had a lot of really good picks on Sam. I think that is one of their GM players, like I was saying before. They're really freaking good. I don't remember. I thought it was Satchel Soka.
Okay. I don't know. We can maybe look at that. Maybe. We could just look.
No, that's Platt, so that's not
I think it's this one, to be honest. I think it's this one. But
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, that's the Genji. That is the Genji and Reaper.
Yep.
Who has been a problem in the back line.
But otherwise, I think just better comms is the other thing. Is just responding to those, good ult tracking. But yeah, I think there's a really solid shot. Fifth match is scary just because we don't really get to hybrid very often. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I believe in them. I just try to be like, y'all, let's do this. We've been playing good. We have a shot. Don't let them get in your heads.
Yeah. What do we usually see on hybrid from our guys?
Hybrid, it doesn't really change too much, especially on King's Row. I'm willing to bet potentially the Widow from Sam to just check it at the top. We'll see if that happens. Otherwise, I'm honestly expecting just some more bread and butter.
Some
probably
Sigma, Junker Queen.
Probably Rafon's, Sombra.
Yep.
I'm guessing same
supports.
I don't know if Moira's been working. I'm guessing it'll probably still come out. But I don't know. I'm curious.
I think the Moira has been working today.
Yeah.
We've seen some pretty good ults from Maddie overall.
Yep.
And that mobility from the Moira, getting that invisibility, just getting out is very nice.
Right.
Compared to the Mercy, who could really just fly away.
And then
that's about it.
Bat versus Curie, I honestly don't really know. It's kind of been a pretty even split for Zeke today, so
I think it more depends on the other team.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Because Curie is just like raw. Curie's a little bit more hybrid where Bat he has his burst fire, but it's a lot of just raw healing, the save from the eye field. So
yeah, we will be starting here now, as it will be a very interesting time. I don't think we've streamed hybrid.
I thought we did once, wasn't it?
Did we on K-State?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, because I know the only one that we've had gone to 5 is K-State.
Yep. I thought we played Kings Row on K-State. Either that or it was a scrim.
I'm just saying I don't think we might have streamed it. Oh, yeah, we streamed it that first scrim. That very first scrim as we streamed it.
Alrighty. Well, here we go.
Yeah, so this will be super interesting, as I really have not seen much. Yeah,
beginning's the
recognize
big
this
open
map,
space
though.
with a statue. There's that bird's nest up top that I'm waiting to see the Widow. We'll see if that comes out. But yeah, it's really just getting around this corner.
And then we push into a robot and keep it going.
And just a bunch of alleyways. So a lot of interesting chokes on this map. We'll see what happens. Once you get to that final point, I don't see it held very often, but it could happen. We'll see.
Yeah, so we will see the Widow like you were talking about.
Yep. Ooh, Zen and Mei on their side. That'll be really interesting.
And the Orisa from Jamie. That's something we haven't seen today.
We've like it, though.
Seen it in the past. On this map, I believe. I believe we saw it out in the scrim.
Yep. I know he doesn't love playing Orisa just because it gets kind of like Orisa and Mauga. He doesn't love just because it's just same thing. Defense, shoot, defense, shoot.
Yeah, they're more just stand there and shoot pretty much. Yeah.
But I don't know. I like that. I'm optimistic.
The rest of this we are very familiar with.
Yep.
The Widow, we've seen a good number of times.
The Ramatra on their side too. Ramatra's there on the right, Mei there on the left.
Yeah, we saw Ramatra in the first map. Did do
this
well.
Might catch him off. Yep.
But yeah, that's a very
Yep.
bad wall, and Jamie's gonna start getting dropped. That's that's not very good for us at all. But Sam here looking for some picks. Might be able to get some good damage onto the Ramatra here as he's looking there, but they will. It looks like they will just hide behind the wall, away from the scary Widowmaker. And
Mei's trying to get back in that same position to do the same thing, but I don't think Jamie's falling for that another time.
Yeah, Jamie's not going to fall for it another time.
Yep, they try to get the wall,
for it,
loses
but
that.
Jamie's a little more cautious this time. And now he's gonna make his way at least closer to the point here. Throw out
Engages
the
with the
spear.
Ramatra there. Yep.
Yeah, we'll now just stare at the Ramatra here. The Ramatra go in melee mode and get forced back. Now, this time using his spin to kind of defend against the wall trap.
Yep.
And we'll be able to do a lot here to push them back off of the point and start capturing it. This spin is working really well.
Right.
As now they have his Zenyatta. Your
Yeah,
favorite character?
that's what I said.
I
know.
didn't see it. And now it
Big
looks,
damage on the Ramatra there.
yeah,
There's
Ramatra
the Suzu.
gonna go into the melee and get out. It looks like.
And the eye field from
our
us.
eye field
Ooh,
came
pick
out.
from Sam there on
Great
the
pick from Sam
Ana.
onto
Ooh,
the May.
or on the May. That's
yeah,
my
onto
bad.
the May. Yeah. And now
Like usual, he wants that Zen dead.
yeah,
oh my
he wants
goodness.
it dead. We'll actually go for the Kiriko instead.
Oh,
we'll use
big
his
burst.
ult. That's gonna be a big ult onto
Yep,
3.
there's the trans from Zenyatta.
We'll go into the ult from Zenyatta and now just kind of keep pushing him off here.
Zenyatta's on his
Zenyatta
own.
is
Oh,
alone over here. Will
nice,
get
big pick.
dropped. And now just pushing off more.
Should get
This
point.
capture is very close to finishing off. And now Kiriko kind
Yep.
of
Oh,
will
back
get
in the
pushed
corner.
out into the corner
Nice.
and drop. And Ramatra drops
Huge.
low and will die from that. And now they'll get the Genji, and now it looks like they'll get the
Team kill
Sojourn
right
as
there.
well.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much team kill.
Little bit of an ult bomb. I think all we have left. Oh no, we still have window and visor, so
Yeah.
not too bad. And
Yeah.
they don't have anything aside from Sojourn coming up. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, I love that. That was huge. Good first point from them. We're gonna start. We stagger them a little bit, so we're gonna get a good distance here.
Yes.
Get past that choke there, which is good. Coming around this next corner is really good, where it starts to pick up.
Move around a little bit. Yeah, kind of watch these first few bullets
Ooh, the-
kind of fly out.
The
here.
Diva switch is interesting.
I think it's more to handle the Orisa.
Yep, I definitely believe that.
Yeah.
Just trying to get into our backline there. Gets the pick on Zeke.
Yeah,
They're gonna
gets
have
the
to play
pick
really
on
careful.
Zeke. Gonna need to kind of back up a little bit, but I think we can still pretty much stay at least a little forward.
Yep.
And now we did get pushed off of the payload, but now going
Ooh,
after
pick on the Zen.
the and the Kiriko, both their
Oh.
supports gone.
Huge.
The
Genji got low
Genji
there for a
got
second.
really low, and now we're gonna keep pushing this back, making them back off. Now the Sojourn also kind of alone up there will also take a lot of damage. Will almost ooh, very close.
So
Pretty
there
much
we
one
go.
will get
Nice.
it now. Just had a bad angle. Took a while to get
And
that.
the
Now
Kiri.
we'll get the Kiri. This is a great start for this team fight.
Oh,
We'll
let's
go
see
for
if
the
we can get the-
Lucio.
yes.
We'll get it. Now pretty much this Diva is just left alone here.
And we
now,
should get point here.
yeah, we'll get point and
Push her off. Yep.
push her
get
off
outta
and
here.
die. Yep.
Nice. There's second point.
This is a really good start from us.
This is, oh yeah.
4 minutes. This is looking.
I don't want to get too carried away, but
Of course,
that's, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really solid push from Doan. Yeah, I just saw Emma give Theo a death stare about to jinx
Violet
it.
did too.
Okay, big damage on the Diva, pushing her back.
Yeah, again, pushing them back here. If we can use the Orisa ult like on the back line, that'd be great here.
Yep.
Trying to just push them back a little bit more.
I'm waiting to see it here in a second when they group up, but I know they're watching it. I know they are.
I think they know that.
Oh, there's the
ooh,
Diva.
The Diva will come in.
Tries to get the bomb off, but I don't know if...
She doesn't have the bomb yet.
Oh,
That'll be the
there it
Orisa
is, there it
ult.
is.
We'll get the Lucio, get a lot of damage on the Lucio, but it
Decent-
thinks it only hit Lucio. I think they were able to get out in time, and now
Yep.
Jamie will just drop. We'll just jump off the edge as the rest of his team died.
Good call. But we've got 3 ults. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
got
3
Visor, Window,
ults.
and Coalescence from Maddie.
Yes.
Diva does have her bomb, so that'll be tricky, especially in this final push where it's so closed in. They've got to be careful of some cover, but...
Yeah, I think right there, Diva just got to the back line, got behind Jamie, and
Yep.
that was just the end of the fight pretty much there. And now we're starting to lay in a lot of damage here. Taking out that upside. Genji getting pushed back.
There's the Genji kill. Nice. There's the Diva
That's
bomb.
a great
Careful.
start again with the Genji.
Oh, they
Sam
survive.
taking some damage.
Huge.
Jamie here also kind of dropping under 50, but now it looks like he will be able to start
There's the
pushing
Visor
forward.
from Raph trying to get on the
Yep.
side.
Visor will be able to come out now.
Ooh,
Jamie
no kill on
trying
the
to
Lucio.
get that Lucio, but will not be able to get it. Now just dealing a lot more damage.
There's the
to him.
window. We see that. I was waiting for that.
The Diva dropping really low. The spear
Ooh.
trying to just get that last bit of damage, but will miss sadly. And now just
Hey, no pick, but there was still huge
Yeah.
pressure on them. Got pushed even more forward.
D.Va is still low and still
Well,
going
there is
in.
the pick on Raph, though. That is tricky.
D.Va is
Ifield's
on
from-
the back line pretty much, and so is the Genji here. And
That
it
is
looks like
tricky,
our
yep.
back line will just drop too early. This was a very interesting death scene.
Yeah. Just down to the death barrier. That's funny.
Oh,
Okay, we see the Mei
a
from
switch
Raph.
to the
I
Mei.
like intriguing. I'm curious.
Yeah, pretty much after that very first point, they switched
Okay,
off of
yep,
the
back
Mei.
to the
Back
soldier.
to the soldier,
I was like, okay,
I've been liking the soldier today.
are we gonna move Raph or?
It's Raph. He's always a little slow to it. And now it looks like they
All
will
right,
start
we
pushing
are gonna
up.
engage. Jamie does have his ult
Jamie
there.
has his ult and Maddie has hers. As now using that spin to negate a lot of the damage.
We just really have to be careful of that back line.
It looks like right now most of them have not split off to go to the back line. We still see the Genji.
Yep.
Here,
Pressure.
and now
Jamie's
that's
gonna push
getting in
forward. There's
with
that.
the ult. That's gonna be on to 3.
They forced out the Lucio ult.
Yeah, massive damage overall.
Oh, get him low. Get him
We'll
low.
get the Lucio
nice, got
here.
the pick here.
And now D.Va kind of alone here, just with the squishy Kiriko.
He's
will
gonna
go
try and
after
get
that.
the Kiri.
It looks like Kiri
Yep,
will
Tully's-
just barely get away.
Oh, they
now
do get
we'll
Zeke in the
find
back
it. It looks
line.
like we'll maybe find the Kiriko. Won't be able to get her with the spear. But this is very close to ending the point here. And it
Oh,
looks like
Just the Kiri left.
Kiri
Yep.
dies.
Staggers.
And
There's the Lucio.
Lucio drops. It looks like now the Genji
Just
just,
push her
getting
back.
pushed away.
Nice.
We will get
okay.
it.
45 seconds. That's not a bad time.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, they got the whole thing. That's huge.
Yeah, so 3 points. This is going to be super interesting to see how they play on defense compared to the other team.
We held them pretty well on push. So I don't know.
under the
we're
map.
under the map. Are we stuck?
We are stuck. I'm waiting for a little bit. Yeah, we're stuck.
No, we're not. Oh, yes, we are.
We are stuck.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, just wait for them to choose heroes and then we can get
That's
out.
funny.
Yeah, that is really interesting, honestly.
Riveting gameplay down here from us.
Oh, we will see a Malga come out instead
Okay.
of the Orisa.
Oh, I know Jamie's not happy about that, but
Yeah,
that's all right.
You can switch
There we go.
faster just by clicking.
Yep.
Yeah. So now we see this is a different defensive team than we've seen in the past, I think. We've seen
Interesting. We
this-
see the Ana from Maddie.
That is
Okay.
we've seen that on the other side, but I don't think we've seen that on this side.
Yeah, okay.
This will be an interesting fight overall. Interesting team comp. Yeah. Maddie on the Ana is going to be a new thing that we haven't really seen.
Yeah, I like it though. She has huge nades. She has really good timing with both the sleep darts and nades. So
Yeah, and very similar in healing wise to the BAP.
right.
So that'll be super interesting to see overall how those two really affect. And also we see Bastion come out, which we have seen multiple times.
Right.
Very strong, just doing a lot of damage, which is good.
Sam is a little staggered there.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a Malga just keeping front pressure.
Yeah, just staying on the point,
Genji
which
is
is
trying to
good.
go for Sam up there, but
Now just staying
does get the
facing
pick.
the pretty much facing here, and now will just do a lot of damage to the backline
Yep.
as D.Va kind of left the
see if we can get
backline.
into that backline
Now Sodra, now the D.Va comes back, and now Jamie dropping really
dang.
low, really fast, and will die.
that is really unfortunate. That was a fast take from them.
Echo, interesting. We also have never seen Echo. I don't think we've seen Echo on either side.
I don't know. I know Sam does play her quite a bit, and he does enjoy her. I'm surprised we don't see her more often, to be honest.
Yeah, and we will also see the Winston come out, going back to the Monkey Man that we've seen do pretty well overall today.
Right.
And
True.
yeah, I think that mobility from the Echo, and I think it was more. Yeah, we've switched to more mobility based kind of heroes.
Yeah. I mean,
Maddie's switching off the Ana.
Jamie got the memo. Once you join the Apes, you have to learn Winston.
That
Like,
is
it's-
true.
That's just a rule.
It's very true. Unless you don't play Overwatch.
Right.
And
Okay,
now
we do see the
Jamie will
pick, but
drop here, but we have also
solid
taken
trade,
3
yeah.
here, and I think we're gonna be able to stop them from pushing here.
Big
Sam
sacrifice.
here just kind of pushing forward, but will get dropped by the Genji there on the other side. It looks like Zeke just pretty much being able to push away the Genji pretty much by himself. It looked like. I think he got a little help from Raph, but was able to do pretty good. And now I feel will get dropped, and as they retreat, now Jamie here to kind of back him up, but won't really be able to get anything out of it.
That's a huge coalescence from them, and they comboed it with the Genji ult.
We are very close to the Sam ult, which means we can get 2 tanks.
That is true. That is true.
It is a very fun. We're going back to Overwatch 1 with that combo.
Okay, there's this Zarya.
Yep. Zarya coming out. That counter against the Orisa is just so strong. It's just gets through the spin very well, and it's a very strong idea. There it is.
Yep. There's the Orisa. Nice.
Into the Orisa now, and their team isn't built well to fight against an Orisa overall. And now actually dropping really low, but we'll go back into the Echo form now and trying to get the Sojourn
there's
here.
the Sojourn.
We'll
Nice.
now. We'll pop the beam, it looks like, but won't really be able to get anything more.
Jamie gets that Genji super low. Really,
We'll
there's
get
the
it
pick.
now.
Nice.
And now just kind of pushing back on the Orisa, focusing through the spin, and we'll just deal a lot of damage overall.
This is huge. We did stop him from getting that point there, so we're going to push him back a little bit, keep this choke.
And dealing a lot of damage to the Orisa overall. A little bit more than what they can heal, really. And now trying to get the focus on the supports. We'll get
He
the
has
Lucio.
100% beam, killing him. There's Black Hole.
Yeah, and this is a very good start for us. That would be a pretty decent Black Hole right there. There was all 4 kind of grouped up. But now just kind of backing up now as he was kind of alone there. And now Genji is going on the back
on the
line.
flank. Watch that. Watch that.
Yep, as it looks like he's kind of going on the flank, but not
Pushes
really
him off.
anybody
Nice.
on the flank.
Yeah, our healer's staying close.
Yeah, as now it looks like Jamie has dropped, so has Zeke, and now it looks like the rest of them will drop.
Unfortunate. We did kill a lot of time there. Killed at least 2 minutes, so that is big. We'll see how much we can hold this end here.
Yes.
They do have 4 minutes, but that's also how much we had going in.
Yeah.
So
and we dropped them down to 45, or they dropped us down to 45 seconds.
Right. So
yeah. So them Genji here kind of intercepting us before we can even get to the point is a little scary, a little annoying for them, from them at least. And now Jamie here pushing forward. Looks like we'll try and do a lot of damage to these supports.
he's up to 80 field. They did switch to Ryan. That is going to be big. Trying to get that Lucio in back. Oh, there's the Genji.
And we also got the Moira and Sojourn already. Now the Ryan was in our backline and died to the rest of them.
Huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying not to stagger. They do have 3 here, so they're going to push in. Be a little careful. I don't know if we can get a pick or not.
We have all 5. I think we'll be able to at least stop their kind of push here.
Right.
And now here comes the
There's Ryan back.
And
Jamie's just going to try and build some shield again.
Yep. It looks like
up to 100%
Lucio
again.
kind
Nice.
of getting.
Oh, there's the pin.
That
stays on though. We're good. We're
good.
good.
A scary pin there, and now it looks like we'll try and get that.
There's the window.
Comes out.
Nice.
The Lucio ult kind of failing.
Ooh,
but
Genji
back in the back with the Genji will drop Maddie, and
there's the Genji kill.
The Genji
okay, nice.
will die.
Black hole.
Black hole coming out. That's a great black hole onto the 2 left.
Nice.
And that's gonna be a great team fight to keep this defense alive. And
had me worried, but that was huge. Nice job. A lot of ult stumped, but I think it went well.
Yeah, Reinhardt here, after his whole team died, he was the first one to die. Now he's back. Gonna be taking a decent amount of damage as he's going to get kind of close to his health bar.
Yep.
And
Jamie does have 100% shield. Melts that. Nope, no kill on the Lucio, but does get him low.
Dropping. Now we'll
There's
get
Ryan
healed up
getting
pretty
low.
quickly. Reinhardt getting a lot of damage onto his shield at least. Now we'll get pushed back as well. They're just kind of trying to push this forward.
Yep.
But
There's the pin.
The pin is going to come out, but not
Ryan's
really
on
off
his
to
own.
the side. Reinhardt is alone. I feel
back,
from
back.
our team. And Sam kind of dropping low, but will get saved in the end.
Yep.
And
There's
Reaper
the Reaper
here,
behind.
Right, Reaper in behind, but will get focused by Jamie Hard here. And a minute, 2 minutes left on their time.
They are pushing
They
it forward.
are pushing it forward.
There we go. There we go.
Reinhardt drops, and now it looks like the Moira's going to drop over here, hopefully. And now the Reaper trying to get something done. Deal a good amount of damage, but iField's going to save us. As now a minute 30 left for them to keep pushing. And it's very close.
I am so stressed out right now.
This is...
They're doing well. They're doing well. They just need to keep this momentum. Jamie's about to have Black Hole again. Sam has the ult again. I don't know who he's going to go for, honestly. There's the window from Zeke. He just got that. Maddie's about to have Cole.
Very close.
Yep, there's the window.
There's the window.
Coalescence.
Ooh,
okay,
turning into
yep,
the
just going to be an ult
Reinhardt.
fight. Ult fight.
Alt fight is a great idea. And now we're going to have this black hole
There's the
out. He's
stun.
going to get stunned. He's going to come
Black
back.
hole,
Black
push
hole
it right
right
away.
away. It's a great idea.
Yes!
5.
Oh
All 5
my
dropped.
gosh!
That's the win.
Not quite, not quite.
Not quite, but
Don't call it yet. Do not call that yet.
I'm knocking on wood. I am knocking
Yeah,
on wood.
real.
They have 5 seconds
There
to get
is the
on
time
here.
bonus for us, so we are at least winning a time. That's big, big.
Yep, that's 42. I think if they get on, we still win at this point. Because
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It's just going to come down to this last team fight. We have to
Oh,
win this
because
here.
they could get to all the
Yep,
way
yep.
to the end. Okay. So now we're just gonna. We
Jamie's
just
still
have
at
to hold him
100%.
for 30
Oh,
seconds.
pushing him low.
He's gonna get pushed
Careful.
back. He will
There's the
drop,
Ryan
but
kill.
that's gonna be a good trade overall. And now
Yep, tank
I feel
trade.
coming out, keeping us all in.
There's the Reaper.
The
There's
Reaper
the
is
Blossom.
using his ult. Will drop Sam. Raph
It's going
staying
to be close.
alive.
Raph is alive.
And it looks like they have 4 here. Zeke on
Oh,
the
we'll see if we can stagger it.
trying to keep the stagger alive.
Oh, they do get the boop.
Contested. We could get the overtime.
Not
Overtime
quite.
is
I don't
here.
think so, because we're...
Raph
Well,
is here now, and that's it.
Dang. Hey, we are up on time. Minute 45
We
to
are
1
up
minute.
on time. Yep.
It's going to be key. We have to at least capture this first point.
Yes. So this is down to the wire.
Yeah.
This is extremely close.
We
How
had...
does this work? How does this work?
So essentially, it just goes down to they're gonna go first. So if they don't get any points, then we run again.
Okay.
Basically, it's just as normal. So it's
Okay.
down to overtime. They're gonna go first because they're lower on time.
Okay.
Um,
So it's normal, but with less time.
correct. Yes.
All right. So extremely close overall. Tied game pretty much. We have 45 seconds more than them.
Yep.
And that's the important thing.
We are gonna say the same thing from them. They are gonna keep switch to Mauga though. That is gonna be big push on their part.
Yes. So maybe we'll see. What's our normal counter for Mauga?
Mauga. Oof. Mauga. Like unironically, just this. The move is typically Mauga.
Yep,
they are.
that is what we'll see.
They go the Winston. I don't think we've seen. Yep.
So
There's Mauga on our.
back to the Orisa.
I'm just gonna wait for them to actually settle.
Give them about 10 more seconds left, and then we'll see the actual picks. Okay, so it looks like it will be Orisa, Bastion.
Soldier.
Yeah,
Bap.
this
Yep.
is a lot of defense coming out from us.
Okay. I do like it though. I do really like
yeah.
it. Yep. They found Sam.
Yeah, and now this attack's just coming out here. Gotta waste a lot of time. Make sure that they can't really get the point at all.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna focus in on Jamie here if I can actually figure it out.
You're good. You're good. There's Urissa.
There we go. Okay.
They just have to watch that back line. That monkey can really get in there and.
Yes, and the
them
monkey
up.
is actually going over to the left.
Yep, I see
a
that,
little
I see
scary
that.
now. But now it looks
Jamie
like
is gonna
Jamie's
try and get the
gonna
back
try
line.
and get
There's
the
the
back line
monkey.
himself behind the monkey now, focusing on that Genji. Genji kind of alone here.
There we
Will
go. There's
drop
the pick.
Genji.
Nice, nice.
It's a great start for us.
Ooh,
They only
Moira
have
low.
20 seconds to get on to this point and keep it going. As now the
Ooh, they
Winston also dropping pretty low.
They do get that
We are
pick.
backing
See if we can
up
get the
as
Genji.
Sam dropped, and now Orisa moving forward here and will fall.
Hey, that's all right. That's okay.
Yeah, as this is really
They're gonna be
close.
full
Raph is
overtime.
going to get dropped, and they will go into overtime here. Zeke trying to get onto the point, was able to stop it,
Yep.
or was able to keep them at least deterred for a little bit. Trying to get that stagger, and hopefully we can just, as now they're
just need to
pushing
win a
forward
fight. Yep.
overtime. We just need to win a fight. I think we can do that. We have a good number of ults coming up. We've got 2 ults coming up. They have maybe 2 as well. Maybe
They're doing a bit better on ult economy right now.
Yeah.
They're about half to 3/4 of the way on most of them. They do have the boost with Lucio there.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And now
Doing
just
big damage
doing
on
big
the-
damage onto just the group that was on the payload now.
Yep.
And hopefully we really just needed to get in on there. Jamie is very close to
pushes
his
him off.
ult.
Nice.
Will try and focus on this.
Oh,
Will go
big
in
ult,
with his
big
ult.
ult.
This is a big ult on
Yep,
the back
forces
line.
out the boost,
Forces out the
boost.
Lucio ult. Now just pushing forward through that extra
There's the
health.
Lucio pick.
Will
Nice.
get the Lucio. Now trying to get the Winston here, but Jamie dropping really low and will get dropped there at the end. This is not looking great for us overall, but I think we just need to group up. We have a few. We don't really have many ults coming out, but I think we can get it. We can get it here. Yeah, because this big opening spot, that is what's coming up, and we've done wonders here at this opening spot so far. Winston coming in, going right for the backline, right onto Raph, but he's taking a lot of
Melton
damage.
pushing back.
The Malga switches here now.
They
for
do get that
Jamie.
last point, though. That is really unfortunate.
Yeah,
but
5-3 now, but we also have the chance for overtime as well.
Right,
so.
right.
Yeah, now
There's the monkey
Winston
on his
up
own,
there
no
up on the
heals.
top.
He's
No,
going to have to push
pretty
back,
much
no
alone.
shield. There's the Genji.
Genji
ult.
blade, but that is going
Oof.
to take out Raph and Jamie as well. All of us will drop. We probably have 1 or 2 more chances to fully defend this without staggering.
Right, right.
So now here they come.
It's this last
Switching
fight here.
to
Yep.
Reaper as well. As my voice is kind of is just slurring words at this point.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, and now we're gonna have to push in here, as now it looks like we're pushing the Winston back.
Yep, there's Rav.
That'll be
They
the
do get
first
picks,
pick
nice.
onto the 2 supports. No heals for them here. So if we can just get a lot of damage, there's the
Yep.
2 more picks.
Okay.
And round 3 is over.
So they don't get that final point, but they're pretty much there. So this is
Yeah.
going to be a really uphill battle for us.
This
but
will
not,
be very close.
not impossible. Not impossible at all.
Yeah, it'll come down to about 3 meters.
Right.
Or about 6 meters, it looks like, yeah. So this will be very interesting to see how the nerves are.
There is the possibility of going down to the first tie
Mm-hmm.
we've seen. They can tie on these.
Okay.
Um,
What happens if a tie happens?
I don't know. I know there's a tiebreaker, but I have no idea. Yeah.
All right.
We
Well,
will see.
We see the Sombra,
Okay.
which is very normal for us on attacking.
Yep. I'm curious, so with the time, I don't know if Sam goes Widow. I'm really curious. I bet you that's what's taking him so long.
He's debating Widow or probably Cassidy, maybe.
Either Cass or
Sojourn
Sojourn.
will
That's
come
what I
out,
was
yep.
thinking. Because what we need to do is we need to just get in their fight, get the point
Yep.
fast is what needs to happen.
Yes. Faster than they did. They got it at the 0-second mark.
Yep.
Is when they got it.
If we can get point with time on, that would be huge.
Mm-hmm. And we did see this Orisa do very well on our attack.
Right.
So it'll be very interesting to see, as long as we don't get walled again, which they don't have.
They
a
don't
Mei,
have Mei, so we're good.
It's
We're
fine.
good.
As now pushing forward here.
Yep, pushing
pretty
back
much
onto
getting
point.
onto the point very quickly with this Orisa. And now just
There's Fortify
the
out, hack on the Orisa.
onto the other Orisa.
Gets her low, back with her heals now,
starting
though.
up that capturing process, trying to just keep the capture going. And now
Does get her low.
Will get contested.
There's another
here.
ability out.
Now
Probably gonna fortify in a
fully
second.
on the capture point now. Now dropping the Orisa very low. If we can get the Orisa, that'll be a very good start to this.
Big pick. There is the Genji
We'll
low.
get the Genji
She does
really
push back.
low.
Ooh.
Now getting followed into this little hallway now. As we are still capturing this point overall.
Oh, get the Moira, come on.
Moira
Nice.
will drop. This is a great start. Getting their support is great. And also the Lucio getting kind of low. Sitting in between the two, tanks is not a
There
great
is that
spot.
Sojourn up top.
Sojourn up top is very scary
Oof,
and
that is
will
tricky.
drop Jamie. But we did get a good amount of capture percentage onto the point, as now it looks like we will just regroup. We have 2 ults coming up.
This
30 seconds about.
We have to get it here.
We have
This
to
is
get it
last
here,
stand.
and then we can't lose a fight.
Correct.
As now it looks like we will start pushing forward. 25 seconds remaining.
Jamie does have his ult. I'm a
Jamie
little
has his
surprised
ult.
he
He's
didn't pop
gonna
it
walk
before, but
into it now. He was a little too low, I think.
right.
And now he'll just start pushing off the supports for sure. The hack onto the Orisa.
Yep,
is
just
a
back
great
up.
start.
There it is, there it
Amazing
is.
ult.
They
Will
force the boost,
out
force the boost, get the power
ult.
up.
And now we'll just push everybody else out of the way at least.
Big
I
eye
feel
field
will
there
come
from-
out for us. Now their Orisa will come out, but a lot of healing for Jamie. Now pushing.
There's the Lucio,
There's the Lucio. Now getting pushed.
Pushing Jamie
getting
back.
pushed back, and he will drop.
And unfortunately, I think that may be game.
I think that is it.
Dang, unfortunate. 3-2, very close game, but I definitely think the pressure got to him, honestly.
I think it was just, a little too close, very close at the end there. Just couldn't hold the defense on the last point there.
Jamie at least gets to play of the game. That is good.
Yeah.
But that is unfortunate. I mean, couldn't ask for a better final game of the season. That was
Absolutely, yeah.
phenomenal. Back really close, nonstop.
And we had that 2-0 lead, and I think it just kind of got on our heads. We started underestimating them a little bit, and we just kind of got pushed out.
I agree. I think a little bit of targeting was a little bit an issue. We just kept going for whoever was around. So, but yeah.
Yeah. So, very good showing overall from Down, especially this season in general.
I mean, semifinals our first year is still pretty solid. There's talk of, I don't know how the divisions work, but we may get boosted up.
We also have a chance for third place as well. So yeah.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes, there is a third place match.
I had no idea, actually.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I saw there's a third place match for Rocket League, so I also assume there's a third place match for Overwatch.
I mean,
and
that
it's
makes
also
sense.
on the bracket. So,
Huh.
well,
Very
we'll
good.
do the players interview really here at the end.
Yeah, who you bringing in?
Bringing in Jamie.
Jamie?
Yep.
Cool.
So, tragic end there to our season, but overall, very good season from us, and very good final game ish. We still have third place coming up, and it'll be very interesting to see this players interview overall. All right, welcome. All right, so how did that game go?
That was a lot of energy. There was so much energy on all sides. It's honestly, all of us played with a lot of emotion. I'm happy with how we played. We were really, really evenly matched. I mean, a reverse sweep, that's really hard to beat.
Yeah, adrenaline's still running, still pumping. How do you think, like, overall, walk me through the switches that you guys kind of ran through? You guys had a lot of switches throughout the game.
Yeah, we kind of got off kilter and we started to try to switch to counter what tanks they were playing. I swapped a lot onto the Zarya and the Winston, and it worked well. But they were really good about counter switching, and they learned our play style really well, and that's ultimately what kind of sold us. We had a lot of information about them going in. I'm not sure what scouting Tarleton has done, but they were really, really good at adapting to what we were doing in the first two maps.
Yeah, so the first two maps we did great. We got the first 2 points, the first two maps overall. Kind of talk to me about what kind of went down on that third map.
Third map, that was
Servasa. Yeah.
Servasa. The Mauga was hard to deal with. There was a lot of going on. I think we kind of relaxed a little bit, thinking that this was going to be a nice 3-0 sweep, and it kind of got the better of us. I personally, I can't speak for anybody else on my team, but I started to lose my mental a little bit. That's when the emotions really started to kick in, and I couldn't keep my clear head. So.
Yeah, going up 2-0 and then starting to lose, that is very difficult overall. Kind of speak to me, like, kind of, because we were hearing a lot of emotion and a lot of energy coming out before that round 3. How'd the comms change?
For the first two maps, our comms were impeccable. We were really good about following up. We were good about planning. We were good about coming in the middle of fights. And like I said, as we started to lose our head, comms got a little bit more muddied, a little bit slower. So it just kind of fell apart from there as a result of us losing our head.
Yeah. So I guess, like, just overall, how'd the season go overall? We'll get start there.
I'm incredibly happy for our inaugural season. I mean, making it to semis in the playoffs for any sport, that's amazing. And for our inaugural year, it's awesome. I can't speak to how much Coach Blackman has done. He's really helped us improve as a team, and also, like, our players. We've come a long way. I feel like I've said this on stream before, but Jose, unfortunately, he didn't get to play in this. He didn't get to play in this match, but he started in August. He had never touched Overwatch before, and he's progressed really well. In terms of competitive, we've all moved up. I think some of us were in bronze and silver, and we're moved up to high silver, low gold. and we're playing together as a team and we're having fun as a team, and I think that's really important, especially when we're performing as well as we do.
Yeah. And like, especially having that fun energy is just, it helps you keep yourself out of that down mental that you were talking about earlier. And overall, great season. 5-2 was regular season. Coming into playoffs, we won the first round and was very close to winning the second round. And now we're going into the third round or third place match. What do you expect for that?
You know, I think we just got to take it as we roll. We've been playing well so far. If we continue with Aaron's impeccable scouting and practicing on what has been scouted, I think we can surely secure a third place.
Yeah.
And I think that's going to be amazing for, again, our first semester competing in Overwatch.
Yeah, I believe third place match will probably be most likely against Concordia. We don't know exactly how that K-State Concordia match will shuffle out, but Concordia, classic rivals of Down, I will say. So that'll be very fun to see coming out in the next few weeks. And overall, thank you for coming in for the interview. And
Absolutely.
what do you want to improve on?
Personally, Maddie actually called me out on this. I have a little bit of an ego when I'm playing. And a lot of times on the first half of Kings Row, this last map, I was going in a little bit too far, overcommitting a little bit without realizing that this is a team game. I need to play with my team. I need to get better at that. And that comes just with playing more as a team, which, I already play so much already.
Yeah.
But we all have our ways to improve. And that's mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that also speaks volumes to you as a captain. You noticing that you need to make this change. Very transparent as a captain. It's very good leadership there.
Yeah, thank you.
So thank you for coming in. I'll wrap this up, and we'll see you guys next week.
Alrighty, thank you for having me, Theo.
Of course. All right. So tomorrow, 7 p.m., we have Rocket League. Tragic loss today from Overwatch, but it's all right. Rocket League, Doan versus Doan. It'll be super interesting to see tomorrow. And come to the watch party. As always, there is a watch party. Welcome.
Good night, Mama Jones.
And so this will be a super fun match tomorrow overall. We're going to see very, very good play styles coming out. And then next week we have finals and third places. This room will be electric on Friday next week and tomorrow. It's going to be hype. It's going to be fun. Come and watch. All right. So we'll see you then. Heading out. Bye.